Hello and welcome to this MultiTrace tutorial video. Today I would like to show you how to combine multiple instruments in one MultiTrace video. We like to call it virtual stacking. So what you do is you take multiple instruments and you treat them in the software as one. And here you can already see which instruments we have today. So I've connected a multi-MStat 4 with 12 channels. So that's already an instrument that we would use anyway with MultiTrace. However, you can also use our single channel potentiostats with MultiTrace and combine them. So I have here an MStat 3, an MStat 4S, and a PalmSens 4. So 3 different types of single channel potentiostats that you maybe have in your lab from PalmSens, and one multi-channel device. And we would like to use all of these with one MultiTrace window. This is of course also a way how you can combine multiple multi-channel instruments. If for example you don't have a 12-channel multi-MStat 4, but maybe you do have 2 8-channel multi-MStat 4s, you could also in the same way combine them to one instrument in the software. But now it should be me explaining how we do the combining of the instruments actually. We're here in the start window of MultiTrace, and this time instead of select multi-channel instrument, we choose the option combine multiple instruments. Now we have disabled the select bar, but we still have the 2 buttons for the individual and simultaneous mode available. I just start with the simultaneous mode, and when I click on this one, you see a different window. You see the combine multiple instruments window. And now this window takes a bit of time to look for all the different channels and instruments it can find that are connected to the same computer. In my case, I have connected these instruments via a USB hub to my laptop because my laptop didn't offer so many USB connections. We have now all these channels of the multi-MStat 4 here, and you see that they're labeled multi-MStat 4, that they do have the serial number and which channel they are. So this is the physical channels in the instrument. In description you find channel 1, 2, 3 until up to 15, and that is the description the channel will have when we open the window. Then you see here that now it found also the PalmSens 4, our MStat 4 and our MStat 3, and you see which channel each of them will be. If you would like, for example, the MStat 3 to be channel 14 and not channel 15, you can just drag and drop channels where you want. You could also, for example, have the PalmSens 4 be channel 1 if that would be what you want to do. It's just really drag and drop it. Then another thing you can do is you can give your channels individual descriptions. So this would be channel 13. And when you click on it, you have here more detailed information about channel 13, but you also have the option to use a custom description. So maybe I want to know that this one is my PalmSens 4. Okay, now the description of the channel will be PalmSens 4. If you want certain channels to be fixed, you can pin them. You will pin all the channels. That means the next time you open the window, you will have the same configurations. I will show that in a minute in more detail, but first I would like to show you this section. And this one is how are your channels arranged in the interface that will open as soon as you enter the chosen mode. Here you can choose how many columns you want to have and how many rows you want to have. And you see when you make it less channels that are depicted in your interface than channels that are actually present in the software, you can see that they are grayed out. Okay, so I should choose a number that at least covers the amount of channels, 15, that I have connected. Now I just click the button for the simultaneous mode, and then a window will open where I have 15 channels available instead of just the 12 channels that I usually have. And now you see the description here of my PalmSens 4, which I made custom, is now PalmSens 4. And now you can work it just as usual. You would operate the simultaneous mode. If you don't know yet how to operate the simultaneous mode, we made a video about that, and you can find the link in the description. So now what I want to show you real quick, I again choose the option to combine multiple instruments, and now I choose the individual mode. I see because I pinned my channels, it already is assuming that this is what I will find. And the advantage is it remembers custom names that way. You see, the window is for the individual mode exactly the same as for the simultaneous mode. Oh, by the way, if you decide that you want to connect different instruments and you change it here, just press the refresh button and it will look again for instruments. Then I can start the individual mode, and just like in the simultaneous mode, it will load the usual interface just with more channels according to the way that I've chosen here. So these are the different channels, and as previously we find that this channel has now the custom name PalmSens 4. So this should make it very easy for you to give all your channels custom names and organize yourself. So the operation works the same as usually for the individual mode, and if you don't know how to do that, don't worry, we've made a video about how to use the individual mode of MultiTrace, and you can just watch that and then you know everything. So that's already everything that I wanted to show you today. Thanks for watching and have a great day.